What is good, One Track fam? I spent $500 on Instagram promo, and today we're gonna see whether or not it was worth it. Let's get into it. And also, just a disclaimer, I'm not an artist myself, although this is a tip for artists in general because I went across promo pages that artists typically use. And as a creator in hip hop, I decided to use a clip that would be used by artists if they got that same kind of content. And it was this video of me and Lucki sitting down with him kind of reacting to my profile, saying really good things about it. Check it out.
What Lucki said about my content.
I fuck with you. I think
Appreciate it. Thank you, bro.
You're gonna do good with this shit. How old are you?
I'm 22.
Yeah, you're gonna do good with this shit.
Thank you, bro. I really do appreciate it, for real.
Where you from?
I'm from here, but I'm outside. Like, I really step out. Like, I see you in Super Smash.
Accent.
To be honest with you, I spent so much time in the States that shit just ends
Your
up.
parents be in the States too?
You said what?
Your parents be in
Nah, they're out here.
You used to play sports?
Yeah, I used to play ball. I'm playing in the hyperpopdaily basketball game, bro.
For real?
Yeah, I'm about to hoop in that. You about to pull up?
You my youngest, man. I'm fucking with you.
Appreciate you, bro. For real. Yeah, you been my man's
It's
doing.
hard, bro.
Yeah, I do like artist advice and shit like that.
It's hard.
Appreciate
Keep
it.
this going, bro.
Thank you, bro. I really do. I've made so many videos on you. You have no
You
idea.
know OGM was like this, right?
I know, bro.
And that is tip number one of this video. You should be using good content that will perform well and does not look like an advertisement. And I know that it could look like it's a little bit easier to do this when you're a creator in hip hop as opposed to being an artist yourself, which is why it might be easier for me specifically. But the end goal is to make it good content and not make it look like an ad, and it will perform well. A good example of an artist that I would take inspiration from if I were an artist myself would be Triplin. This guy puts up amazing content across all Instagram pages, so go check out the content that they make about him. But anyways, let's get into the video. So the first Instagram page that I paid to post my content was Underground Sound. If you haven't already, be sure to check them out because they're an absolutely dope page. And I actually paid them $250 American to post up the video of me and Lucki. They helped me brainstorm and come up with the idea for the cover, and as a result, it performed pretty well. It got over 1,900 likes and tons of comments just bigging me up on getting the cosign from Lucki. And here is a tip that I should give to everyone who pays Instagram pages for promo. I had each one of these pages pin my comment on the post they made about me. That way, if people were to go to the comment section, they'd be extra reminded that it is a post about me. So I strongly encourage you to tell these Instagram pages to pin the comments that you make on their post that you pay to have made. Wow, that was a tongue twister. But anyways, let's get back to it. So from what I remember, I gained about 200 followers from this Underground Sound post. And a really cool thing about this post was that Tennis Boy Will, who used to be signed to PNB Rock, and Pasto Flaco, who's pretty much a legend in the underground, both reached out to me. And although I'd spoken to Pasto's management in the past, it was still a really cool look that I got both of them hitting me up off of one Instagram page promo. And that is something that's super underrated. A lot of big artists follow these pages, so they will reach out to you if they mess with what you got going on. So the next post was by this page called Cash Cow Music, and they had different rates. Their first one was $200 for a permanent post, and their second one was $150 for a 30-day post. I paid $150 for the 30-day post. And I'm not saying that this is the rule of thumb, but I figured if it performed well organically, they would leave it up longer than 30 days. But that's just my take, because if I ran a page and a post got 10,000 likes, I would leave it up whether or not it was paid to be 30-day promo or extended promo. And this post ended up getting over 1,500 likes. Again, I pinned my comment, and if you look in the comment section, people are bigging me up again. The post overall looked really cool, and I think I got about 100 to 150 followers from this. I really wish I made this video live. The next page that I paid to promote this clip of me and Lucki was Bobbalam 2. Now, you're most likely watching this video on YouTube, so you probably know who Bobbalam is, but that page is one of my favorite ones in the underground because this guy had influence on YouTube and brought that YouTube influence over to Instagram, which means you know it's filled with real engagement because these are all real subscribers and real followers. So I figured it'd be a good idea to get posted on this page. And his usual rates are way higher, but since Bobbalam is the homie, he hooked me up with promo for cheap on the $50 end. And this post ended up getting 2,300 likes. Again, I pinned my comment and a bunch of support in the comment section, and I believe I pulled about 250 followers from this post. I could be wrong about the numbers of followers that I retained from each one of these posts, but I'm trying to give an idea so that you guys can have one as well. So far, I'd call all of these promos worth it, but this one obviously being the most worth it since it was the cheapest and I got the most followers from it.
So shout out to Bobbalam, your page kills it.
And then last up, we got the infamous hyperpopdaily page. Now, I don't know what their usual promo rates are, but they did this one for free because I made a video on my TikTok account about the hyperpopdaily basketball game. That is an artist tip for you, by the way. If you have something to leverage in exchange for promo, you can get free promo like 90% of the time. So they gave me this post for free, and it ended up getting over 1,900 likes. But at this point, I feel like it had been posted a little too much, so I only got about 70 or 80 followers from it. Again, still a W since I got the post for free, but that brings the total tally up to $450 spent on this video. I said 500 for clickbait, and I apologize. guess. But here are some of the things that I learned. Number 1, make sure your content is elite and it doesn't look like paid promo. Number 2, make sure you are paying pages with real followers and real engagement, as I did. And number 3, try to diversify your content even if it's the same piece. I kind of noticed this towards the end, but after the post by Underground Sound and Cash Cow, people had already seen this content that I was pushing across all the underground pages. So the people who saw that post on hyperpopdaily were likely already following me, which is why I got less followers for the most followed page out of all these promos. So I'd strongly recommend getting like a different cover made or something like that to be able to diversify the content. But anyways, that is the end of this video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, be sure to like this video on YouTube because my algorithm really needs it. Be sure to subscribe to the channel with the notification bell on as well, and also be sure to follow me on all social medias outside of YouTube like Instagram and TikTok. I post daily content on both of those platforms, so it'd be much appreciated to get your support on them, especially on Instagram where I post tips for artists almost daily, so it would probably be in your best interest to follow. But anyways, that's the conclusion. I love y'all so much, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Peace.